In this video, I will show you how to write numbers. So let's start with the 0. Start at the top. You come around like that. That's a 0. A 1 in the United States, we write a 1 as a straight line. I know in other countries, people write the 1 in a different way. Some countries write the 1 like that. And then sometimes in the United States, you'll see someone write a 1 like that. But there's no need to go to all this trouble. I just make a 1 as a straight line down. Easy. The 2 starts at the top, curves around, comes down to the line, and then goes to the right. So you can do that with me. Curve over and down and straight on the line. The 3 looks like this. It sort of starts like the 2, but it comes here and then it goes there. So do a 3 with me. Curves around, comes to the middle, and curves around again. I know there are different ways to make a 4. If you've been taught to make your 4 like this, that's fine. But generally in the United States, you'll see people making their 4 like this. 1, 2. 2 moves. Try it with me. Down and over, pick up the pencil, and 1 line down. That's a 4. A 5 starts here, comes down, goes around like that, and then you bring your pencil back to the top and go like that. I've seen people, including myself, do this sometimes. Starting here at the top, going across, down, and around. So do it with me. Why don't we start at the top here, come down, circle around, and go back to the top. Add that little line at the top. That's a 5. The 6, you start at the top, come down, and around. So do that with me. Start at the top, curve around, and over. Start at the top, curve around, and over. Now I know there's at least one different way to make a 7. In some countries you make a 7 like this. You make the 7 with a little line here. But we generally don't do that in the United States. It's easier the way we do it. We just go like this. Over and down, over and down. Now the 8s can be kind of tricky. So maybe you've been taught to make an 8 kind of like a snowman. 2 circles on top of each other. And that's fine, but you need to be careful that it ends up looking like a good 8 instead of maybe like this. That's not a very good 8. If you would like to learn a more advanced way of making an 8, you start here, you go around like an S, and you keep going. You see that? An S stops here. But when you make an 8, you keep going. So if you want to try this with me, start here, pretend you're making an S, but you kind of straighten it out here and go up. One more time. Make an S and up. The nines, I've seen some students from other countries make a 9 like this. It sort of looks like a little G sitting on the line. It took me a while to get used to that, but now I recognize that is the number 9. If you'd like to make them the way we do in the United States, it's simply this. Okay, so it's as if you're making a little A, but you bring the line all the way down straight. And now I want to show you how to make a number like 25. Okay, 25. The 2 and then the 5. 25. Because I've seen some students try to make a 25 like this. That's not 25, that's 52. So you have to be careful about the order that you put the numbers in. The number 12 is a 1 and a 2. That's 12. And the number 100, of course, is 1, 0, 0. 100. So that's how we make our letters in the United States.